Hey everyone, welcome back to Simple Conversations. I'm Amy.
And I'm John. Thank you so much for joining us today.
If you are new here, welcome. This podcast is all about real, everyday conversation in simple English. We talk, you listen, and hopefully your English gets a little better every episode.
That's right. And today we have a really fun topic. Amy, where are we going today?
Today, we are talking about one of my favorite cities in the United States, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, Philadelphia. Great choice. Have you actually been there, Amy?
I have. I visited a couple of years ago and I absolutely loved it. Have you ever been, John?
I went once a long time ago when I was a kid, but honestly, I don't remember much, so I'm excited to learn more today.
Perfect. Well, we are going to talk about some of the best things to see and do there. We will cover about 4 popular places that tourists love to visit.
Sounds great. Let's get into it.
So, first of all, why did we choose Philadelphia for today's episode?
Well, Philadelphia is one of the oldest cities in the United States. It has a lot of history, and it is also a very interesting city to walk around.
That is so true. Philadelphia is sometimes called the birthplace of America. A lot of very important things happened there a very long time ago.
And it's not just about history, right? There's great food, great culture, great art.
Yes. And speaking of food, I have to mention one very important reason to visit Philadelphia.
Let me guess, the Philly cheesesteak?
The Philly cheesesteak, absolutely. We'll talk more about that later. But yes, that is one very good reason to visit.
I already can't wait. Okay, so let's talk about the first stop.
Okay, so the first stop has to be the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall. These two places are right next to each other. They're in the heart of the city, in an area called Old City.
Now, the Liberty Bell, that's the big old bell with a crack in it, right?
That is the one. It's one of the most famous symbols of American history. It was used to celebrate the signing of the Declaration of Independence back in 1776.
Wow, that is really old. And the crack? How did that happen?
Well, honestly, nobody is completely sure, but the bell cracked over time from being rung so many times. Today, it's just on display. You can walk up and see it very close, and it's free to visit, which is great.
Oh, I love free attractions.
Me too. And right next door is Independence Hall. This is where the founding fathers, the people who created the United States, met to sign the Declaration of Independence, and later the Constitution.
So it's a very historic building.
Very historic. When you walk inside, you can see the actual room where those meetings happened. The chairs, the tables, it looks almost the same as it did hundreds of years ago.
That must feel pretty special, like you're standing in the middle of history.
Exactly. I got chills when I was there, honestly. It's a must-see if you visit Philadelphia.
I can imagine. So that's stop number 1, the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall. A great way to start a visit. Okay, what's the next stop?
Next up is the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Now, this is a beautiful, very large art museum. It sits at the top of a big hill. It has incredible collections, paintings, sculptures, decorative arts from all over the world.
That sounds impressive. I'm not always a big art museum person, but a collection like that sounds worth it.
And even if you're not super into art, there's another reason everyone wants to go there.
Oh yeah? What's that?
The Rocky Steps.
Oh, from the movie Rocky?
Yes, you know the scene where Rocky runs up all those steps while the famous music is playing?
Of course. That is such an iconic scene.
Those are the real steps at the front of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. And tourists love to run up them just like Rocky did.
That is so fun. So you were basically acting out the movie.
Pretty much. I did it when I was there. You get to the top and you feel like a champion.
I love that. It is like history and pop culture all in one place.
Totally. And the view from the top of those steps is also beautiful. You can see the whole Benjamin Franklin Boulevard stretching out in front of you.
What is the Benjamin Franklin Boulevard?
It's a wide, beautiful boulevard, kind of like a smaller version of the Champs-Élysées in Paris. There are flags from different countries, museums, and fountains. It's really lovely to walk along.
Philadelphia is sounding better and better.
Okay, now let's talk about something really important: food.
My favorite subject.
I knew you would say that. So the next place is called Reading Terminal Market. It's one of the oldest and largest public markets in the United States.
Like a food market?
Yes. Imagine a huge indoor market with dozens and dozens of food stalls, vendors, and small shops, all under one roof.
That sounds amazing. What kind of food can you find there?
Everything. Pennsylvania Dutch cooking, which is traditional Amish food, very home-style and hearty. Fresh meats, cheeses, baked goods. Then you also have sandwiches, soups, seafood, international food.
Okay, I'm already hungry.
Really is dangerous to go in there on an empty stomach. I think I ate 3 different things in one visit.
No shame in that. Was it crowded?
Gets pretty busy, especially on weekends, but it's such a fun atmosphere. There's noise, colors, smells. It feels very alive.
I love markets like that. They feel very local, very real, like you're seeing how people in that city actually live and eat.
Exactly. It's not just for tourists. Local Philadelphians go there all the time to shop for groceries and have lunch.
I think that's the best kind of attraction, when the locals actually use it too. All right, what is our last stop?
Our last stop is a little different. It's not one specific building or museum, it's an experience. We're talking about going to South Philadelphia to get a real Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, you can't talk about Philadelphia without talking about the cheesesteak.
Absolutely not. It's basically the most famous food from the city. It's a long roll called a hoagie roll, filled with thinly sliced beef and melted cheese.
Simple but delicious.
So delicious. And in South Philly, there are 2 very famous cheesesteak places right across the street from each other: Pat's King of Steaks and Geno's Steaks.
2 rivals side by side?
Exactly. People are very passionate about which one is better. Some people are Pat's people, some people are Geno's people.
That is so funny. Which one do you prefer?
I've tried both, and honestly, I think Pat's is slightly better. But please don't tell any Geno's fans I said that.
Your secret is safe with me. What's the neighborhood like, South Philly?
It's a really interesting, authentic neighborhood. It has a very strong Italian-American heritage. There are lots of murals on the walls, local restaurants, small shops. It feels very different from the more touristy parts of the city.
I love exploring neighborhoods like that. It tells you so much more about a city.
Totally. And after your cheesesteak, you can just walk around and explore. It's a great way to end a day of sightseeing.
So, to recap, if you visit Philadelphia, you should see the Liberty Bell and Independence Hall for the history, the Philadelphia Museum of Art and the Rocky Steps for culture and a little fun, Reading Terminal Market for food and local life, and then head down to South Philly for the ultimate Philly cheesesteak experience.
That is a perfect summary, John. Philadelphia is such a wonderful city. It has history, arts, incredible food, and it is very walkable, too.
It sounds like a great city for tourists and for people who just want to explore somewhere new.
It really is. And if you listened to today's episode carefully, you probably heard a lot of useful English words and phrases. Words like vendor, historic, authentic, boulevard, and collection.
Great words. Try to use them in a sentence today. That is a great way to practice.
Exactly. The more you use new words, the more natural they become. That is how you improve your English.
Well, that is all for today's episode of Simple Conversations.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We really appreciate every single one of you.
Remember, this show is all about learning English through real conversation. No textbooks, just talk.
And we hope that listening to us helps your English feel a little more natural and a little more comfortable every day.
Next time, we will be exploring another amazing city together. We can't wait to tell you where we're going.
Until next time, take care, everyone.
Bye for now.